a little bit about the whole alien talk that's getting crazier and crazier as time gets shorter and shorter. Again, Christians know, but not everybody is Christian. So it's really selfish to just talk to Christians. I want to talk to everybody who's willing to listen as far as this whole alien thing is concerned. Now, if you believe in God, then there are certain things that we have to go by. Number one, that the Bible is true. So it's a truth if then statement. If God is real, then the Bible is true. So if the Bible is true, then what it says in it is true. And in the Bible, it is recorded that there are beings from unfallen worlds. Right. So the curiosity is, who are these beings that we're seeing in this day and age? First, we have to figure out the character, because our character is flawed. This whole universe is perfect, except for one little planet called Earth. Consider that for a while, because we tend to be full of ourselves. We're really small. This entire universe is huge. The entire universe is sinless. There's only one flaw in the entire universe. That is little planet Earth. Why would a sinless, beautiful, and this is the description of those unfallen beings who have no interaction with sin, why would they be ugly to begin with? Think about that. Number two, why would they be mean? Why would they want to snatch us up and examine us and just throw us back? What would be the motive of that? If there's no sin, there's only love. So these unfallen beings operate out of a selfless agenda. Their whole agenda is selflessness, simply because that is the government of God concerning the entire universe. We are the only ones running out of whack. We really don't understand how serious sin is and what it's caused, but we are the only flawed thing in the entire body of the universe. The Lord is really patient with us in that he allows us to exist in a perfect universe, but we must be quarantined. And because we're quarantined, we're limited. And because of sin, we have this pride, and pride says me first. So I automatically see myself as the center and everyone else as revolving. So to an extent, though we don't say it, the universe revolves around the earth in our minds. So anything that's not of us must be weird. So the mind is saying these beings are weird because they're not like us, not realizing our true condition. There's an enemy of God that we all know about, and I'm saying all of this in truth than statements of the reality of God. And once there is a God, then all of these other truth statements hold true. There is an enemy, and his whole MO is to deceive and to mimic and to basically counterfeit God in all fashions. He's the ultimate biter, copycat. Everything that he does is a copycat. And he's a master deceiver with thousands of years of experience that we know of. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that enemy is out to deceive you. So what we see, think about the characteristics of the things that people see. It's flying real fast. It's talking to me. It wants to contact me. I've never heard a kind alien. So who are these beings? Who are these beings? If they're not kind, and then they don't have love in this whole warfare, they're two entities and they represent two things: love and pride. Love and hate. If they don't have love, they're automatically prideful. they automatically have the ugliness that we are well familiar with. So if we can relate to them on a certain level, that's a sure shot sign that they are not of God. And if they're not of God, they're automatically of the enemy. So if they're of the enemy, what again are aliens? Consider how they operate. Consider how the enemy operates. Spiritual warfare, you're dealing with spiritual beings. What you're seeing are spiritual beings deceiving people. Spiritual beings. In the next chit chat, I'm going to talk about how the devil uses Hollywood to define these things and to gnostically flip how we perceive things. So things that are actually beautiful are perceived as ugly in the sight of us by way of the Gnostic mindset portrayed by Hollywood. I'll call that part 2.